My mom told me I wasn't academic enough to help with my nephew's college applications, so I sat there quietly while she called my sister's career counselor friend. What she didn't know was that I'd just been hired as Harvard's new admissions coordinator. I'm 28. My younger sister Rebecca got into Stanford. Full ride, family legend. I went to state school, worked through it, graduated with decent grades but nothing flashy. My parents still introduced Rebecca as our Stanford grad, and me as he works in education. Growing up, everything was a competition I didn't know I was losing. Rebecca made honor roll, I made honor roll, but hers mattered more because she took harder classes. Rebecca joined debate team, became captain, won state finals. I played varsity soccer for 4 years. Dad came to one game. When college acceptance letters came, Rebecca's Stanford envelope arrived on a Tuesday. Mom cried happy tears. Dad called everyone he knew. They framed the acceptance letter. Literally framed it. It's still hanging in their living room. My state school acceptance came 3 days later. Mom said, "That's great, honey," and went back to planning Rebecca's graduation party. No frame, no calls, no tears. But I worked hard anyway. Got my bachelor's, then my master's in higher education. Spent 6 years working in admissions at 3 different universities. Worked my way up from application reader to senior coordinator to assistant director. Last year, I interviewed for a position I thought was impossible, and somehow I got it. Harvard's admissions office brought me on as their new regional coordinator. I read applications. I make recommendations. I sit in the committee meetings where we decide who gets in and who doesn't. It's the job I've dreamed about since I was 22. I didn't tell my family, not because I wanted to hide it, but because I knew how the conversation would go. Mom would assume I was exaggerating. Dad would ask if I was just doing data entry. Rebecca would congratulate me, but somehow make it about her network and connections. So I just kept saying I work in education and let them think whatever they wanted. Last month, my sister called on a Sunday afternoon. Her son Tyler's a high school senior, smart kid, good grades, applying to colleges. She said he needed help with his essays and wanted to know if I had time. I said, absolutely. I've read thousands of essays. I know exactly what admissions committees look for. I could help him craft something genuine and compelling. Before I could offer specifics, I heard my mom's voice in the background. Rebecca put me on speaker. Wait, you were going to ask him? Mom's voice was sharp. Sweetie, this is important. Tyler needs real expertise, not someone who went to a state school. He's applying to Ivies. You wouldn't understand that process. Rebecca hesitated. Mom thinks we should hire Monica. She's a professional consultant. She's helped kids get into Yale and Princeton. I felt my chest tighten. I literally work in college admissions, Rebecca. This is what I do every day. Mom cut in again. It's different for top-tier schools. Monica has connections. She knows what those admissions officers want. No offense, but your experience isn't really relevant here. I said okay and hung up. 2 weeks later, family dinner at my parents' house. Everyone's celebrating. Tyler submitted his Harvard application. They paid Monica $8,000 for her services. Mom keeps saying it was worth every penny. She has a contact in Harvard's admissions office, Dad said, refilling his wine. She made sure Tyler's application got noticed. That's not how it works, but I didn't correct him. Rebecca pulled out her phone. Want to see his essay? Monica helped him polish it. She showed me the screen. I read the first paragraph and knew immediately. It was overwritten, packed with SAT words that didn't fit. Every sentence screamed, I hired someone to write this. The topic was generic. Service trip to build houses, learned about privilege, wants to change the world. We see 200 of these every cycle. I handed her phone back. It's good. I didn't say anything else. Yesterday morning, Tyler got his decision letter. Thin envelope, rejection. Mom called me sobbing. Harvard doesn't recognize real talent anymore. Monica said his application was perfect. She said her contact promised to flag it. I don't understand what went wrong. I let her finish. Then I said calmly, Mom, I'm the one who reviewed Tyler's application. I'm Harvard's new admissions coordinator, and his essay was exactly what we're trained to reject. The line went completely silent.